In the heart of the Moroccan desert, there was a small village called Zagora. It was a place where time stood still, where the air was sweet with the scent of dates and jasmine, and the people were warm with hospitality. Among the palm trees and the sandy dunes, there lived a young girl named Amina. Amina was a beauty, with skin as golden as the desert sand and eyes as blue as the clear Moroccan sky. She had long, curly hair, the color of dark chocolate, and a smile that could light up the entire village. Amina lived with her grandmother, Fatima, in a small mud-brick house on the outskirts of the village. Fatima was a wise woman, known throughout the village for her knowledge of herbs and medicine. She had learned the art of healing from her mother, who had learned it from her mother before her. Fatima's hands were always busy, whether she was tending to her plants, cooking meals for Amina, or creating potions to cure the villagers' ailments. Amina loved her grandmother dearly and helped her with her work. She would often accompany Fatima on her visits to the villagers, learning about the different herbs and their properties. Amina was fascinated by the way Fatima could mix a few leaves and roots to create a remedy for even the most stubborn illnesses. One day, a severe sandstorm hit Zagora, lasting for several days. The villagers huddled in their homes, waiting for the storm to pass. Amina and Fatima stayed indoors too, but as the storm raged on, Amina began to feel restless. She longed to go outside and explore the desert, to feel the sand beneath her feet and the wind in her hair. Fatima noticed Amina's restlessness and smiled knowingly. "My dear, the desert is a harsh mistress," she said, "but if you're determined to go out, let's make it an adventure. We'll go out when the storm subsides and I'll show you a secret." Amina's eyes sparkled with excitement. She couldn't wait to see what secret Fatima had in store for her. When the storm finally passed, Amina and Fatima set out into the desert. The sun was shining brightly, casting a golden glow over the sand dunes. Amina felt alive, her senses heightened as she breathed in the fresh air and listened to the sound of the wind rustling through the palm trees. Fatima led Amina to a hidden oasis, tucked away among the dunes. It was a small paradise, with a spring bubbling up from the earth and palm trees swaying gently in the breeze. In the center of the oasis stood an ancient tree, its trunk twisted and gnarled with age. "This is the desert rose," Fatima said, her eyes shining with reverence. "It's said to have healing properties, not just for the body but for the soul. Legend has it that the tree was planted by the ancient desert dwellers, who imbued it with their knowledge and love of the land." Amina was enchanted by the oasis and the desert rose. She felt a deep connection to the tree, as if it held secrets and stories that only she could hear. Fatima smiled, seeing the wonder in Amina's eyes. "Come," Fatima said, "let's harvest some of the desert rose's petals. We'll make a potion that will bring health and prosperity to our village." Together, Amina and Fatima gathered the petals and brought them back to their mud-brick house. Fatima taught Amina how to prepare the potion, mixing the petals with other herbs and reciting ancient incantations. As they worked, Amina felt a sense of purpose and belonging. She realized that she wasn't just a young girl living in a small village. She was a part of a larger tradition, a lineage of women who had passed down their knowledge and love through generations. The potion was ready, and Amina and Fatima took it to the villagers. They distributed it among the people, who drank it gratefully. Slowly but surely, the villagers began to recover from their illnesses, and the village prospered. Amina's reputation as a healer grew, and people came from neighboring villages to seek her help. She continued to learn from Fatima, honing her skills and expanding her knowledge. As she grew older, Amina became known as the Desert Rose, a symbol of hope and healing in the desert. Years passed, and Amina's legend lived on. People would tell stories of the young girl who had discovered the secrets of the Desert Rose and how she had brought prosperity and health to her village. And when the desert winds blew strong, people would whisper, "Amina's spirit is still out there, watching over us, guiding us, and healing us."